What's up, bud?
What's up, my friend?
Man, another day, another dollar.
Another day in paradise.
Whoop. What's up, guys? This is Brian.
Jesse.
You're watching MMA the hard way in the car. We have the most stacked pay-per-view of the year happening this Saturday, dude.
I thought the last one was stoked, man. This one is just stupid. It's
Man, UFC 162 middleweight title fight. Anderson Silva versus Chris Weidman. And there's 5 fights on the main card, and we're going to break down all 5 of those. And I have to say, every single one of those 5 fights is like, could be fight of the night.
You know what? You read my mind. I mean, it's just you're getting the top tier stuff. I mean, the top shelf quality. I mean, it's just, yeah. I can't even pinpoint which would be the fight of the night.
Man, so which fight we got first?
Okay, first one we're gonna do up is a featherweight between Dennis Siver and Swanson. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Talk about the first fight on pay-per-view fight. That has fight of the night written all over it. Whoever wins probably gets the next Aldo shot.
That I was thinking.
Or Aldo zombie winner shot.
So that's gonna be great. You know, Dennis Siver could just a strike maniac. You know, landed the most strikes with Nam Pham. He's got the record for WEC and UFC. You know, as far as featherweight. And then Swanson, he brings it. He does not back off.
Striking accuracy, I think,
yes,
is his boxing, his posture.
Yes, he knows how to keep his head.
He's always in a position to throw heat. If you notice he's just so, the way his body is, his base,
his angles and everything, almost reminds you sort of like how Dominic Cruz is just zigzags and lands and just keeps on going. Up after that, you have Tim Boetsch versus Mark Munoz.
Yeah, I'll tell you, little ring rust there for Mark.
Yeah,
I'd say.
He lost like what, 52 pounds or something like that, 62 pounds. I mean, he lost a lot.
Unbelievable. Of weight. Yeah, I went through some depression that you rarely hear about, and someone like Mark, who everyone considers one of the nicest guys.
Very humble. When I hung out with him, it seemed a very nice guy. But this is he said that he wasn't at 100%. No disrespect to Chris Weidman, but he says that he's at 100%. He feels great. He's mentally ready, which is the key word, like you said. That's the big part of the bigger picture right there. So that's gonna be really, really good.
Wow, dude! The next fight is it's kind of interesting. You got it's a middleweight. Roger Gracie versus Tim Kennedy. Tim Kennedy obviously coming over from Strikeforce, record of 15-4. And Roger Gracie, you know what I realize is, I'm wondering if he is overrated. Now, a lot of people wouldn't say that because of, who he's defeated. But the thing is he's pretty new to MMA. He's only got 7 fights. He's 6-1. King Mo knocked him out, but other than that, he's beat everyone.
Yeah.
And, he gone up against some veterans, Keith Jardine, but I don't know. I think that when Tim Kennedy lost to, oh my gosh, I just went blank.
Oh, I know you're talking about
Luke
Rockhold, yeah.
I think that was one of those fights that makes you a better fighter. And when he went up against Trevor Smith in his last fight, you could see
big improvement.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we've ever seen Roger Gracie's cardio challenge, so that would be something obviously we know Roger Gracie's game. Yeah. He's not exactly going to try to head kick you to death.
He's going to try and take you to the ground and choke you out or something like that.
Yeah, so I'd say that Tim Kennedy's best weapon would be to win in the clinch and
dirty box it.
Yeah, I really think so.
Keep it standing up.
Keep it standing, but use your athleticism.
The blueprint was already laid out by King Mo. The blueprint was already there.
Yeah, so he's going to have to use his footwork. He's going to have to avoid the takedown, and so then we've got wow, another potential
under
fight of
the
night.
radar just flew in.
Nobody's talking about Frankie Edgar versus Charles Oliveira.
Yeah, it amazes me.
This is a huge, another featherweight fight.
Yeah.
And, this is one of those bouts where, they're going to be talking about the winner of the Swanson, the Cub Swanson, Dennis Siver, and the winner of these two guys. They're going to be talking about that, because
that would be insane.
That's what makes this fight card that much more interesting is because when you have two contenders, they've done this before, and the guys know, man, I don't just have to win, I have to win impressively. I might get the shot. Like Frankie might get the shot over the winner.
And honestly, I see that as another potential fight of the night right there.
I'm telling you, Oliveira, I say it's Frankie's fight to lose. I think Oliveira's only chance of winning is to somehow submit Frankie. I don't see Frankie's chin getting tested by Oliveira.
You got to first take him down.
And, Frankie's intensity that he brings to every single fight, the guy's spent more time in the octagon than any other lightweight, I believe. I read up on that. And
it's all been title fights, 5-round fights. He has a gas tank that goes on forever.
Yeah, and say what you want about it. The funny thing is Frankie Edgar is on a 3-fight losing streak.
But look who he's lost to.
Know.
I mean, come on.
It's just funny when you look at it like
it
that,
is. It is.
So, wow. Then we've got the main event.
Oh, boy.
Man,
I thought I was stoked for Chael versus Andy too. This is by far passing it. I am hearing everything under the sun, but
yeah, obviously Anderson Silva. Everyone is saying the greatest fighter of all time.
Yeah,
he hasn't just defended his belt more than anyone else. He's finishing people.
It's not going to decisions or whatnot.
And
it's just
in new ways. First guy to get that front kick knockout. I mean,
no one saw that coming.
Just unbelievable. And
no one saw that coming.
He dove on Chael's midsection with that knee. I mean, he's just a killer. Old school shoot box killer.
Oh yeah, it was. I mean, the way I saw it, it's this fight once again another possible fight of the night.
And Chris Weidman, I think everyone, I've never, other than the stuff that people were saying about Chael, I've never heard people say, more people say that they think the opponent's going to win.
People. I mean, people are saying that he's got, if not as good, better wrestling than Chael. He's got a wicked top game. He's got crazy evil jiu-jitsu. And he's got knockout power like Vitor. It's like you're getting the 3 best assets in one fighter. Remember, Anderson Silva's always fought fighters that are really good in one thing, kind of weak in another.
Yeah.
He's fighting a guy who's got crazy skills all the way around. Chael said that if he beats Weidman, he'll literally say on television, Anderson Silva is the greatest fighter of all time. So
it'll definitely, a win over Weidman really kind of is setting up that super fight with John Jones.
Yeah, they talk about GSP. That doesn't call my attention at all. No disrespect towards GSP. John Jones versus Andy would be great. Now though, Anderson Silva said that he thinks he would lose that fight against John Jones. Now, I see this 2 ways. It might be a marketing ploy, putting that itch. But, John Jones, that reach is what's, and that natural athletic, power that he's got.
Yeah, well, that's all the time we've got. Hopefully you dug that. Our new format, short and to the point. Main card, UFC 162 this Saturday, Las Vegas, and it's going to be huge.
It's going to be big.
Yeah, so please subscribe right up there. And how do they reach you on Twitter?
Jesse1X.
Yeah. And please subscribe, like us, and share this with your friends.
Thanks a lot, my friends.
See ya.